Welcome guys to my first knockout prediction video of the World Cup 2026, the sixth round of 32. I am very excited for this video. If you want to see other videos of me, the other videos, go look at my channel. There are already some videos up, like my group stage predictions. That's my prediction. That's my reaction to my group stage prediction. So that is also up. And throughout this tournament, I'm going to be making prediction videos about the round of 16, quarterfinals, semifinals, the final and third place, of course. And there are some other fire videos. So I'm very excited to be here at in the first place again. Let's look at the first matchup we got here. We're going in order of the groups. So I'm sorry. We're going to be in order when the time matches the matches will be playing. So that is that's order how it's going to be. Let's first look at South Africa versus Canada. Now, let's first look at both of their group stage. Let's first look at both of their group stage finishes. They actually both finished very great in their groups. I mean, they both finished second place in their group. South Africa is probably the underdog of this of this match. I mean, many people expect them to flop. I actually didn't the flop. I actually predicted them to go through, and I got it right. And Canada, they still got a really good victory against Qatar. Good draw against Bosnia and Herzegovina. This match is actually really tough to predict, man. I mean, they both come up very high and have we both should believe that they could make it to the round of 16. And actually, I've kind of like both of their stories right now. I kind of want to go for picking South Africa to win. I mean, this nation are at high hopes they can make it to the round of 16. I mean, the squad is really good. Really good. Most people underestimate them in the group stage. I didn't, and they performed. So yeah, and Canada, this nation is just a really good football nation. I mean, they're not the best football nation. I did place them at third place for a reason, but they still were better than Qatar and better than Bosnia. Been a little bit better than Bosnia, so that's why I finished second place, and that is just very good for them. But I don't know about this, man. This isn't just looking. This is a really close matchup, and I don't know which way to go. Actually, I'm going to say that Canada goes through, but it's probably going to be on penalties or a last-minute goal. I think that this match is going to Canada is winning 2-1 in extra time, and I think that is going to happen. If South Africa wins this match, if this match goes to penalties, I will not be surprised. But this matchup is a very actually close one in the round of 32. So don't underestimate any of these teams. I really think that this matchup is really underrated and really it's really going to be a very end-to-end matchup. And I actually am kind of excited to maybe watch this match. So let's look at the next matchup in the round of 32. And that is Brazil against Japan. Both of this, this an upset can happen actually. I mean, Brazil, yes, they finished first place, but in the group, but it wasn't really that. It was a really convincing debate. Don't get me wrong, but Morocco in the group stage did play better than Brazil, I would argue. And Japan, they finished second place Got a good fight against Netherlands, getting a 2-2 draw, winning against Sweden 4-0, and then drawing to Sweden 0-0. Actually, Sweden played better than Japan, in my opinion. So, yeah, I don't think that this is going to end really well for Japan. I mean, yes, I'm going to show a really good fight, don't get me wrong, but I don't think that Japan is going to beat Brazil. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to say that Brazil moves on to the next round 2-0. Japan is once again knocked out of the first round of knockouts. 2-0. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I don't think that they're going to go through to the next round. And let's talk about the next matchup. And that is Germany against Paraguay. This matchup is actually, I actually think Paraguay is cooked, man. I mean, they finished third place in the group. Yes, they got the job done, but it was unconvincingly, man. They got beaten by the US 4-1. They drew to Australia, if I got that right, and won against Turkey because of a long shot. And yeah, I know Turkey was just really bad in the game as well. I mean, they got a wet card and still win the match. And meanwhile, Germany finished first place. Yes, they did not finish with 3-for-3 wins, but still, they finished third, and still finished second. Finished first place. They beat Curacao 7-1, and Ivory Coast to beat 2-0, and if I ran that tune correctly, and then lost to Ecuador 2-1 with a B of top, but the time that match was going on, they were already through to the next round as a first place team. So that match not going to matter. I think actually Germany is going to smack Paraguay. I think it's going to end 3-0 for Germany. I don't think Paraguay is going to have a chance at all in this matchup. I mean, they are booty cheeks, man. I don't think that I even think that they're really lucky that even got to the knockouts, in my opinion. So I really think that they're going to get booty cheeked by Germany. Okay, let's look at for the time of this recording. The toughest matchup is now to predict is the Netherlands versus Morocco. My own nation against a football giant that early on in the tournament. The second place of AFCON semi-final is our last time of the World Cup. I am very nervous about this one. I don't know what to think of this one. I mean, yes, we got a great squad. We finished first place in the group, but was it really that convincing? I mean, the first game, between our friendlies, wasn't really that convincing. We drew Japan in the first game, then beat Sweden 5-1. That was well convincing. And then beat Tunisia 3-1. I'm sorry, but the fact that you even can concede a goal as a Netherlands against Tunisia is not good. And we didn't even play that well against Tunisia, man. I mean, Tunisia put off a pretty good fight, even if they are already out. So, yeah, I don't know, man. And Morocco, they played very well, actually, during the group stage. I mean, in their 1-1 draw against Brazil, I can even argue that they played better than Brazil. Against Scotland, they won 1-0, but they actually got more shots than Scotland, who didn't convert much shots. And, yeah, in the last match, they just won against the other side. Yeah, I don't even know who it was anymore, by the way. I'm going to look real quick. Haiti, they won 4-2. So yeah, I know they got behind at one point in that match, but still they come back from behind to win 4-2 that match. So I really think that they have a very good squad, and I really think that I've kind of wanted to do one surprise in this video. Most people are going with Morocco to win this match, but yeah, I want us to go for upsets a little bit. Yeah, I know that the Netherlands beating Morocco is not an upset, but I don't know, man. I found this a little bit tough to predict, man. I don't trust our manager Coleman, but I don't think that this is so undoable matchup to get from the football giants that we can beat for the first time. This is Coleman this year. Yeah. Do I trust Coleman enough to trust them to beat Morocco? Okay. I don't trust Coleman. I will not be surprised if this pick goes completely wrong. But I am saying that the Netherlands defeat Morocco in extra time. 3-2. I really think that it's going to be a really end-to-end match, and I'm just going to be one time be hopeful for my own nation to perform. How that much further we go if you even won this match, I don't know, but I'm going to be faithful for my nation one time. I just don't gonna see us knocked out that early. And Morocco, I just do see them that just knocked out early. I just do not. I will not be surprised if Morocco still goes on to win this, but it's just me trusting my own nation with their squad. And if we lose, then we just and then I just hope that we are going to get a new manager after this tournament. So, but because this is not going to be. This manager needs to go, man. Coleman needs to go. It's time for him to go. Now, let's go to our next round of 32 matchup. Ivory Coast against Norway. This one is actually really tough to predict as well. Both had a very good group stage. Let's first talk about Norway. Norway got the group of death of the tournament properly, but still played very well, actually. They beat Iraq 4-1 and beat Senegal 2-0 and 3-2. To win that matchup. And yeah, I know that I don't know what their coach was thinking, but they put a B team against France. Yeah, I know you could argue from maybe they don't want to get injuries, but why, man? Why you do that? You could top the group, and instead you get smacked 4-1 by France. That's just embarrassing, man. And the Belen also jumped in hat-trick on you guys. It's just embarrassing, man. It shouldn't even be more goals if you look at the match. So yeah, Norway from that match doesn't look as good, but it was a bench. It was a B team. So could we really look at that stats for a big threat? That's great. I don't know. Ivory Coast, they actually did very well in their group. They beat Ecuador. They beat Curacao, and they put off a very good fight against Germany. They almost actually won that match. Germany got just very lucky that just gotta escape that one. So yeah, I really think that Ivory Coast put off a very good fight against Germany and finished second place very goodly. Yeah. I just don't know what to do with this matchup, man. And they both play a really great group stage. And yeah, I kind of like this Norway dark horse run. I'm going to say that Norway wins this match 3-2 on the night. I really think that it's going to be an end-to-end matchup. And it's going to be actually a really end-to-end match. I really feel that this matchup is going to be end-to-end. And it's going to just be a really close matchup. I really think that's going to happen. Let's go to, probably, you already know what's going to happen in the match, probably. France against Sweden. Let's not waste any more time with this one. This is going to be 5-1 for France. I'm sorry, but I don't trust Sweden to put off an upset against France. And especially not because they got beaten by the Netherlands 5-1. And that is just not great, man. And France, they have been in a really great form for this tournament. So I'm thinking they're going to get beat down by France 5-1. I really think that is going to happen because Sweden is not that good. And then the one player who's going to get goal is probably going to be Isak, or Gyökeres, but they're still not going to be good, and I really think they're going to get beat down by France 5-1. Now let's talk about the next match.
And the next matchup is, of course, Mexico against Ecuador. Both of these two countries did really good in their group stage. Mexico finished first in their group, topping the group and getting 3-3 wins. And Ecuador, they can finish second place in the group. You could maybe argue from they drew to I got something wrong. They finished third place. I'm sorry. They got beat by Ivory Coast. They drew to Curacao, what is laughable to see, and beat Germany's B team on the last match day to get here. Yeah, you already know what I'm going to say. Look, I'm not an Ecuador hater or something, but you cannot even beat Curacao. And Mexico is looking in my eyes and is a potential dark horse of this tournament and could make a really far run. So I really think that that Ecuador is going to lose this match. I think it's going to be a very boring match because Ecuador got a good defense. I think it's going to end 1-0 for Mexico. I don't think it's going to be a really I think it's going to be a really boring match to watch, and I think it just Mexico is going to grab an early goal, and that's just that's just what's going to happen. If Ecuador grabs an early goal and then holds on to it, I would not be surprised, but I think because Mexico's also playing at home against Ecuador, I think that Mexico is going to put off it's going to put off the job. Now let's talk about let's talk about England versus DR Congo. What if England have been in abysmal form? I mean, against Croatia, of course, it was a good match, 4-2 win, well done. Yes, they beat Panama, but look at what happened against Ghana, man. I mean, they drew 0-0 against Ghana. That is not good, man. What happened to I know what I got after that. They picked themselves up again a 2-0 victory against Panama, and what I already said there. But it's still not a very good display to go at this match. DR Congo actually, they didn't finish second place, what I predicted to do in the first place, but still they put up a really good fight in their group, beat Uzbekistan due to Portugal actually, and only lost by Colombia 1-0. So I really think that this match is going to be really close. I still think England's going to win because England is just too strong with DR Congo to handle. I think it's going to end 1-0 for England. Yes, the reason I'm saying 1-0 is because goalkeepers are just insane, and DR Congo's goalkeeper is just insane this tournament. I think that England is going to win, but I think it is good. They're going to have a very rough time scoring a lot of goals. I think it is going to be ending in a 1-0 victory for England. Okay, we are back. Let's go to the next matchup, guys. Belgium against Senegal. This is actually a match that we could see an upset. I mean, Belgium, they finished first place in the group, yes, on 5 points. But was it really that convincing? I mean, they drew to Egypt, drew to Iran, but by the way, knocked out of the group stage, and beat New Zealand 5-1. Yes, they beat New Zealand convincingly, but you drew to Egypt, but didn't get a win in the World Cup at the time of that when the match was playing, and you couldn't even beat Iran. Yeah, I don't trust Belgium. Yes, we can also not trust Senegal. I mean, yes, you got a group of death, but they surely can put off a good fight. But they should have going to have needed a point against Norway. I mean, they could beat though 3-2, and if I got this correct, it's also not correct. You can see it in editing. They are 3-0 behind, and yes, they come back for ultimate with 2 goals, but still lost at the end. So yeah, and I know they beat Iraq 5-0, but that was just. Yeah, that was just they needed to do that because also if they not did that, they are going to be eliminated. Yeah, I think actually because I think actually they've been one of the worst third place teams. Yeah, but in this video, I didn't really go for an upset that much. I kind of want to go for it. Okay, I'm going to say something crazy. Senegal beat Belgium in a penalty shootout, 5-3. I ain't 5-3 by the way. I mean 3-2 on penalties. Yes, it's a really bold call what I'm saying here, and it's also it's an occasion to be completely wrong, but I'm going for the upset, people. Senegal, don't disappoint me, man. I hope you guys pull the upset off because I know a YouTuber wants to go for an upset. So Senegal, please pull it off. I'm not a Belgian hater, but I do not trust him right now. So that's why I'm going for the upset. Now let's look at the next match. US against Bosnia-Herzegovina. Both of these teams did very good in the group stage match. Of US finished first place in the group. Yes, I know that they lost in the last match 3-2 from 3-2 against Turkey, and Turkey was already eliminated, but still finished first place, and that was the last match, and they were already at the time that the match was playing, they were already second place because of the new rule for FIFA, the head-to-head. So that match didn't even matter. If I could try to even put a B team in that match. So yeah, it does not even matter. And Bosnia, yes, they played a really good group stage. They finished above Canada, what I didn't expect. They finished second place, got to the round of 16. They drew to Canada, they lost to Switzerland, and beat Qatar in the group. And that is just very good display for Bosnia. Exactly what we expected. I didn't expect them to end above Canada, but still they still put off a really good fight in the group with Switzerland. So yeah, I really think that this match is going to be really close. Actually, I think that there's going to be I think that the US is going to win 2-1 in extra time. I really think that US having a home advantage in this match is going to get stronger. Bosnia is struggling against the US squad. I think it's going to end 2-1 for the US. Let's go to the next matchup. And that is actually one of the tougher ones. Yeah, that's actually a match that the underdog can maybe put off a good fight. Spain against Austria. Spain finished first place in their group. Yes, they drew the DR Congo with the goalkeeper, with the goalkeeper having amazing saves with DR Congo, but still they finished first place after beating Uruguay and beating Saudi Arabia, even smacking up Saudi Arabia 4-0. So, yeah, I really think that, on Austria, yes, they got actually had a really good group stage display. I mean, they got a good fight against Switzerland. They drew to Algeria 3-3 and beat Qatar, of course, in the second game to finish the second place in the group. I'm going to look at it very quick if that is right. I'm sorry if I don't know everything of this World Cup. Yes, they finished second place in their groups. In a group, okay. But I really think that this match is actually the underdog. Yes, the underdog does have a chance, but I don't see Austria defeating Spain. I don't see Spain being knocked out so early. So I really think that Spain is going to win this match 3-1. I do not think that Spain is going to be knocked out that early. Let's go to the next toughest. Now, this is probably the toughest match of the tournament to predict after this. By the way, I'm recording this between the matches get decided. So at some points, so that's why I first said that Morocco versus Netherlands was the toughest match to predict. This is probably the toughest match to predict. What I'm not going to predict: Portugal against Croatia, and this match is happening because Croatia finished second place in their group, and Portugal finished second place in their group because they drew to Colombia in the last match day, and then they already got a draw against one of the underdogs in their group. So that's why they finished second place in their group. Yeah, could we really trust both of them? Yeah, probably the country that we get the least trust is Croatia. Yes, Croatia. Yes, I know that Croatia finished second place, but they didn't do that really convincing, man. I mean, they got beaten by England. I'm not going to talk about that match because it put off a really good fight against England, but they only beat Ghana. They only beat 2-1, and yes, I know Ghana that England not beat Ghana, but still, only beating Ghana 2-1 is not that great of a result. Panama, they won 1-0 if I remember that right. Yes, they won that 1-0. So not that convincing displays in the matchup that I played. Yes, you could argue that Portugal didn't have a really good group stage either, but I don't see Portugal being knocked out that early. Yes, I'm kind of want to say yes, I'm rooting for Croatia because I support a YouTuber. I said that wrong. I watch a YouTuber that has come from that nation and also is rooting for that nation. You see him on screen right now. But man, I don't know, man. I don't think Croatia is going to beat Portugal. I'm sorry. I think Portugal is going to win this match 2-1 in extra time. I really think that Portugal is going to find a way to win this match. Let's go to our next round of 32 matchup, Switzerland against Algeria. Yes, this matchup is going to be really close, actually. Algeria finished third place in their group after losing against Switzerland, beating Jordan, and then drawing to Austria 3-3. That was a really end-to-end matchup, actually. Yeah. Switzerland, yeah, they were really convincing in their group. I mean, they beat every single opponent. They beat the two persons that in the group that stand. Yeah, they beat Canada and they beat Bosnia. So yeah. Yes, I know that they drew to Qatar, but still they got a really good group stage display. So I really think that I'm not going to look at that Qatar result that much. I know it was really bad, but they picked themselves really nicely after that match. So I'm not going to look at that result. I really feel this match is going to be closer than people think. I'm going to predict this. Switzerland wins on penalties 3-2. Yes, I really think that this match is going to be really end to end. And I really think this match is going to penalties. We're going to penalties. I really think this match is going to be end to end. I still think that Switzerland is going to win on penalties, but because they are really good at penalties. But I really think this match is going to be closer than some people think. Let's talk about another round of 32 matchup between Austria. Oh my god, I said that nation wrong. Australia against Egypt. Both of the nations did really good actually in their groups. I mean Egypt finished second place. Maybe a little bit controversially because the goal of Iran was offside in my opinion. But they still finished second place, so we're not going to look at that for a second. And Austria, yeah, they finished third place or second place, if I remember that right, in their group. I'm going to be looking at that group for a second real fast. They finished second place in their group above Turkey and Paraguay. They actually beat Turkey. They drew to Paraguay. Yes, they lost to the US, but yeah, the US is just in a really good form right now. So we're not going to be judging them for that. I really think this match is going to be really end to end, and I'm going actually for one surprise in this matchup. I really think it's going to be end to end. I'm predicting this match is going to another penalty shootout, just like the last match that I predicted. I think that is going to penalties. I think that Mo Salah is going to carry their team to the next round on penalties. Scoring his penalty, of course, and the keeper of Egypt just saved them is going to save them because because Egypt is going to win this penalty shootout 5-4 on penalties. I really think that this match is going to be really end to end, and that this match is going to be really close, and I really think it's going to go to penalties. And I really think Egypt is going to be one that advances. Now, let's go to the next round of 32 matchup, Argentina against Cape Verde. Guys, I'm not going to be wasting much time on this matchup. Yes, I know that Cape Verde put up a really good fight in their group stage during every single game. Even against Portugal, they didn't lose. But even against Spain, they didn't lose. That was it. But and they put off a really good fight in every single match. But yeah, I'm sorry, but I do not see Argentina being knocked out this early. I think that Argentina is going to win this match 1-0. And the reason I say 1-0 is because I do think they're going to struggle scoring against that insane goalkeeper that they have, but still, they're going to win it eventually. And let's look at the last round of 32 matchup in this video: Colombia against Ghana. Now let's waste not much time with this one either. I think this match is going to end 3-0 for Colombia. Colombia is just in a really hot form right now. I do not see Ghana beating Colombia. I think Colombia is going to have a really good run in this tournament. And I do not think that Ghana is going to be the one that knocks them out. I really think that that's going to be a big football nation, because Ghana is not that good, man. Yes, I know that they drew to England, but I don't care, man. I mean, Colombia, they are just too good. I really think I'm going to get smacked by Colombia 3-0. But what do you guys think is going to happen in this knockout stage? I'm really curious about you guys' thoughts. Set your predictions in the comments, and also say where I go wrong in this prediction video. I really think that the group stage was very hard. I really got much predictions wrong, especially Turkey. I got it wrong. I expected them to jump the group and they made it to the knockouts. But this has been a very surprising World Cup so far. I'm really excited to see what surprising results we're going to see in the World Cup in the round of 32. I'm really excited to see what's going to happen next. I will see you guys. I will see you guys later. Bye.